Hi there, my name is Cupicate, and welcome back to WolfQuest Brothers Bond with Mikhail. It is storming violently in the background. Mikhail has told his children to go in the den and advised Kirby to go in as well. He will take care of any duties they need to accomplish while the storm is going. The rest of them can sleep. But I have some very important news that we will have to reveal after Mikhail gets a little bit of sleep. It looks like he is tired enough to do so. And let's roll for today's difficulty. Yes. I rolled a 1, so that means we get to play on easy today. But before we really get into it, Mikhail does need to rest. His brother has been hard at work. And during these days that we play with Mikhail, you will have known what Teo has already done. Teo is learning so much, and everything he learns, he will be able to share with Mikhail. But he hasn't learned anything just yet. But let's go ahead and reveal the puppy names! So, I will have you all know, after having seen in Teo's video that there was 48 comments of name suggestions, I decided it was time to use the wheel. So no longer are the days where I choose who my favorites are. I'm letting a wheel decide the names. Anytime we get duplicates, those go in more than once. Anytime that we have unisex names, those get put with boys and girls, even though I roll boys and girls separately. But I was able to name all these pups, and I want to show them to you now, even if it is a little dark outside. We'll figure it out. So first, we have a little boy, Lupin. So Lupin is as dark as the night is right now. He is all too happy to be with his dad, and it seems like he is very attached to his siblings, which is a good thing to see. It doesn't look like we have too many loners other than maybe Doe over here, who's trying to see something in the distance. We have another little boy, Husky, and a Husky looks like a husky. I'm really, really hopeful that when this little one grows up, they kind of keep a husky look to them. From what I've noticed so far, a husky likes to play. Seems he's very curious at times, but like I said, all these pups seem to stay relatively close. We have another boy, Hawthorne. Hawthorne's our little tan baby. He's gonna end up being beautiful when he grows up, and it looks like he too tends to stay close to his dad. As Doe is tempting the other pups to escape, this is a problem, Nova. Then we have our first little girl, Lovebird, who is snuggled up sleeping next to her father. She must feel very safe right there. We have another little girl, Nova. Nova is beautiful. She looks very similar to her brother, Husky. And last but not least, we have Doe, who is a bit of a loner. She might end up being a lot like her mom. But she does like hiding in the grass, which for some reason I feel like is appropriate with her name. But those are all of our babies. Hawthorne, you cannot leave. I don't know what to tell you, son. You cannot leave. I don't know what coat you have, but I can't wait to see it. I don't think I've ever had just the regular beige baby. I think you're the first time. So I want to see what that turns into. You will not be Mikhail's first to lose as a pup. I have to say that because technically Mikhail has lost a daughter. Well, Kirby and Mikhail are quite hungry, and it just doesn't seem right for a king and a queen to go hungry. They do have 2 kills out there. They may go to one of those. They may hunt again. We'll see what happens. But Mikhail's on a mission today. He wants to help his brother with Crevice Lake as much as he possibly can. And so he's going to be trying to take some hexes from them today. It's very odd to smell stranger wolves from Junction Butte all the way up here, but I suppose it can happen. Just in case they are trying to invade while Mikhail's not paying attention and he's a little too focused on Crevice Lake, he's gonna go strengthen down there for a minute before he goes and gets some food with Kirby. It will help to have Kirby with him just in case there is an altercation. Hopefully not. I think he sees one. Yes, these are Junction Butte. So he's gonna chase them out. No reason for violence. Good. A king and a queen doing their duties. I love these two so much. I can tell between the two brothers, Teo is clearly the favorite. He's struggled much in his life, and he's come far despite that. Whereas Mikhail was kind of handed everything to him, I wouldn't say on a silver platter, but he has been the more fortunate and lucky out of all three brothers, especially since one has passed altogether. So it's very easy to identify with a character that struggles, but I do love seeing the relationship that Kirby and Mikhail have. How they work together, how they end up being so perfect for each other, that they truly live the lives of a king and queen, and even though they have that status, they are not evil or hateful. They do not try to take more than what they deserve, but they are protective of their family, and that is something I love about the two of them. They have their flaws, they're not perfect. Kirby certainly didn't behave well during Dusk being there at all. But even she feels a pang of regret from that. She may not show it or talk about it, but Kirby's not an evil wolf, and she knows that she made bad choices, and a part of her wonders, are her actions the reason why he left? Although the two are close to the kill to the south, Mikhail is going to take them to the kill that is up north so that he can kind of make a beeline for Crevice Lake once they've eaten. And yes, Mikhail will always kill bunnies. Kirby just lays down like, ah yes, I see. Oh great, I see a problem. Excuse me, this is not yours. I said no. I accidentally wolfed so Kirby's leaving. That was my mistake. I'm calling her back. Oh, Kirby, I don't suggest fighting a bear. You can growl at a bear all you want to. Fighting, I don't suggest. You can still die to a bear on easy, girl. Girl! In a circle. Woo! That bear got so close to Mikhail and Kirby was like, nah, fam. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Kirby, be careful. Oh, she got a major injury. Are you okay, love? Oh, she has a major body injury. Okay, time for you to eat. And then go home. Oh my gosh. She may not have any chill, but her body is still glass. Whew. Is that a bear cub? What are you doing? Oh boy. Kirby, would you not? Okay. I think it's time for Kirby to go home and rest up what is probably a gnarly scratch on her side. And Mikhail will head towards Crevice Lake with what energy he has left. Here we go. So Mikhail currently sits right outside Crevice Lake right now, but his body is tired, and he thinks to himself that if he does get attacked by Crevice Lake, he's not sure he'd have the energy to fight them. And running is always an option, but when you're tired, you're slow, and he's unwilling to make that risk. So instead, he is going to sleep outside their territory. Ooh. Mikhail is feeling much better. He's well rested. His jaw injury is healed. He is ready to take on Crevice Lake to a degree. He wants to be careful, obviously. His mate is quite injured and wouldn't be able to back him up if he called for her because of her need to attack dangerous things. What is that? And so he's unwilling to risk her today. So he'll have to be careful. He's going to strengthen this. And then we have 5 hexes to go. Well, that's a bit frightening. Not only does Mikhail hear Crevice Lake howling, but he caught the scent of them as well as a wolf carcass. He doesn't know why he smelled it. He's not smelling it really anymore. But for a moment, he was able to smell wolf carcass. It seems like it's on the other side of the border at the moment. That frightened him a little bit. He doesn't want to end up like whatever wolf Crevice Lake may have killed. Or perhaps it was a Crevice Lake wolf and they're howling to mourn their lost. He can't really tell. it's too far than he's willing to go right now. Oh no, Hawthorne, no! Well, one thing's for sure. Crevice Lake is definitely right here, and definitely here. So Mikhail is low on energy once again, but he's gonna head back. He's feeling very surrounded right now. He's tired. His mate is not with him. And so the best thing he can do to keep himself safe is to go back home. Well, Mikhail is at 0%, and he is just gonna have to plop down in the snow. There's nothing I can do. That's a part of it being a flaw. So even though I have a sick pup, and he wasn't able to bring the pups extra food, Mikhail can't help it. He's too tired. So he'll continue to make his way back when he awakens a little more well-rested. Perhaps he'll be able to hunt something along the way. There's so much bear scent near the den. This is a bit concerning. Oof. Hello, little ones. Are you hungry? Look at you. You're starved. Come, Hawthorne, you need to make sure you eat something. I know you aren't feeling well. And this is where Mikhail would discover that Hawthorne seemed to be a bit sluggish and lethargic, kind of waiting to eat, not quite sure if he should. Mikhail's gonna watch him relatively closely to see if there's any other signs of him being sick, but he has a suspicion. Even just on how slow Hawthorne is eating. Knowing this, Mikhail is prepared to go on a hunt. The food he's giving them right now is partially digested from the previous day. He needs them to have something better. And hunting's going to be important. After that, spending time with his son. Mikhail's going to snuggle next to his pups, and he's going to take the risk and sleep next to Hawthorne, trying to keep him warm and break his fever. He's going to need Kirby's help hunting, so hopefully she's feeling a little bit better. They need fresh meat to help Hawthorne heal, and then he might take his son on a little walk for a while. See if that doesn't help him a bit. Oh, no, oh, no, 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 Lovebird, please, go in. Excellent. That's what you get! Did Mikhail go too far? No. All that has happened is that a king has taken his place. Kirby is with him. They will sniff the air. Prey scent is close by. This is excellent. Kirby just snagged that rabbit right from Mikhail's mouth. Like he was about to get it and she's like, nah, this is mine. And then she just lays down. Like, what? I didn't do anything. I was just really hungry. Finally, they came across an elk herd. Oh my goodness, that was rough. Why is this one just laying there? Oh, it was plenty healthy. Never mind, Kirby. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That wasn't very good. I'm kidding. Kirby. Perfect. This is what I want right here. Excellent. Wow, Kirby kind of let Mikhail do that. It could be because she's still very injured. Mikhail might have even been telling her to back off, that he got this. And he did. He did just fine. So Kirby's going to be able to heal because she didn't have to use so much of her energy and risk her health taking this elk down. With both of them full, I think Mikhail will choose to head back. He needs to check on his son, Hawthorne. He's bringing a meat chunk, not for the pup to eat. The pup is clearly too young for that. But to smell the fresh blood and see if that doesn't awaken healing inside of him. Mikhail also has the thought of taking Hawthorne to fresh water and seeing if bathing him might help, as that's worked before. And we're back at the den. Mikhail's gonna put this down, but he is very focused on feeding his pups. Kirby needs that food that she has in her belly more than he does, and so he's hoping that he has enough to feed them where she can hold on to that and use the fresh meat to heal. Aw, Hawthorne, how are you doing on health? Ooh! That is so much worse than I wanted to see. because that is so bad, we will have to make sure we are taking extra time to take Hawthorne with us. Kirby! Mikhail is not in the mood for your arguments right now. You will go home. Son, with your father. That was the quickest healing I've ever seen in my life. It doesn't matter though. We're just gonna take Hawthorne over to the water. I don't know what happened. He's fine now. I guess just being carried by Dad was enough to make him, nah, this life is too good. But Mikhail is not taking any chances. He's going to splash this pup in the water just a little bit. There you go, son. You seem to like that a little bit. Well, I suppose we don't have to take Hawthorne on this extra special journey. It looks like bathing him helped. He was already feeling better before they ever even got to the water. He just needed fresh food is what it seems like. As soon as Mikhail and Kirby were able to feed him fresh food, his body just pushed back and he's going to be just fine. That tells me Hawthorne's going to be a fighter, and I cannot wait to see what kind of story might play out for Hawthorne. Now that we know he is healed, I think sleep is going to be important for Mikhail. He has one more hex he needs to take before the end of the episode, but after that, we'll have to wait until next time. Kirby, go back. Take care of their beautiful children. Kirby, please. Okay. No! Fine. 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 She's so stubborn, y'all. She is the most stubborn. With the pups fed, Mikhail is just going to head south to strengthen a bit of territory and take another hex to save and protect their family. But Kirby would not let him go by himself. So she is coming with us. And the last hex has been taken. I almost thought Kirby wasn't going to help. She was just sitting there watching over Mikhail as he howled dotingly, and I'm like, is she gonna do anything? But it was really cute because her head was tilted, like she was like, ah, that's my man. It was so adorable. But they have taken the spot. That is 5 hexes, and Mikhail can keep his goal. The two of them are enjoying a moment together before they need to head back to the pups. But for now, that is where we're going to leave it. I hope you liked this episode. If you did, tickle and poke that like button, subscribe to join our family if you haven't already, and jingle that bell so you're notified of when I post videos. Also, feel free to join Discord or follow me on Twitch. The link to both of those is in the description below. I love you guys. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time for more of Brothers Bond with WolfQuest. Bye!